Hey, this is Scott of wavecoding.com. In this example, I'll be going over the countdown timer in Android. Pretty easy to use. All the code will be on my GitHub as well as linked in my website article you can check out. Here is the emulator running application. Pretty simple. You have a drop down with a number to pick how many seconds you want to count down from, text area to display the current status, and two buttons so you can start the timer, let it run down fully, and you get finished. You can start it and stop it, and it stays there. So that's pretty much it for the example there. Let's go into the extended class here. We've got our countdown timer that we're extending just as a simple countdown timer. We have one constant of 1,000, so that's 1 second basically in milliseconds. We have our constructor here that gets your total amount of time you want your counter to count down from, as well as the interval to use. In this case, we'll be passing it this variable up here. And then it calls its parent, which is the actual countdown timer class. Then we have we get a text view instance so that we can display things such as when we are finished, we'll just set that text view to finished, or we'll update the text view as we're going for each second that gets on this onTick function. Next up, we go into the main activity. We're just referencing most of our visual controls here. We've got the spinner with that numerical value inside. And that is related to an array. Let's pull it up here real quick. So we have an arrays.xml that you can make. You have a string array with a name, and you can put whatever you want into it there. We just reference that to that spinner. We use this resource, get resources, and then resource pointer, which is our variable that gets string array, and that's related to the r.array in this case. And we've got our button, which is most of the actual logic here. So when the button is clicked for starting the timer, we make sure that the spinner has something selected in it. We parse that value into an integer. And if that's good, we see if there has been an existing timer instance. If there is one, we cancel that first, and then we make a new timer instance. We pass through our parse spinner value times 1,000, which is our 1 second constant, and then we do an interval of 1 second. Then we pass through our text view so we can get updates, and then we start the timer. We also have the stop button, which is just simply timer.cancel, just in case we check to see if the timer has ever been instantiated. That's pretty much it for this. It's a fun little class to play around with. You can make a workout timer or something similar like that. So I'm Scott from thewavecoding.com. Thanks.